You're not paranoid. People really are inside your head. I studied 100 psychology experiments, and the results are terrifyingly clear. Influence is everywhere. From the ads you see to the opinions you believe are your own, your mind is being subtly hacked every single day. But don't worry, I'm about to pull back the curtain and show you the little tricks scientists discovered about persuasion, conformity, obedience, and why humans basically turn into sheep at the drop of a TikTok trend. By the end of this video, you'll know the sneaky ways psychology hacks your brain. Let's start with persuasion. Remember when Ryan Reynolds pops up in a gin commercial and suddenly everyone's a cocktail connoisseur? That's the peripheral route of persuasion, the lazy one. It uses celebrities, shiny packaging, and catchy slogans to sneak past your logic. But there's also the central route. That's when you obsessively compare iPhone specs versus Samsung at 3 in the morning, scrolling reviews like you're preparing for a courtroom case. That decision sticks because you feel like you've cracked the case. But most of the time, we're on autopilot. That trendy water bottle that went from invisible to a must-have overnight, that wasn't your inner wellness guru. That was persuasion with a filter. But persuasion is just the appetizer. Things get truly strange when people don't just get convinced, they betray their own eyeballs. In Solomon Asch's famous line experiment, volunteers were shown 3 lines and asked to match one to a target line. An easy task, right? But most of the people in the room were actors, told to deliberately pick the wrong one. And what happened? A third of the real participants went along with the obviously wrong answer. Why? Some doubted their own senses. Others just figured it was better to be liked than to be right. It's the same reason we all clap when the plane lands. You don't want to be the only weirdo who doesn't. That's conformity. Now let's dial it up to compliance, where a simple yes can be engineered. Researcher Robert Cialdini uncovered 6 triggers. There's reciprocity, someone gives you a free sample, and now you feel you owe them your wallet. Scarcity, Amazon hits you with only 2 left in stock, and suddenly you're panic buying llama-shaped nightlights. Authority, someone in a lab coat or with a blue check mark gets instant credibility. And social proof, the idea that if everyone's doing it, it must be right. These aren't just sales tricks, they are keys that unlock our automatic yes. But what happens when authority doesn't just ask for a sale, but for something unthinkable? Stanley Milgram's experiment wanted to find out. Volunteers were told to deliver electric shocks to another person for every wrong answer. The shocks got stronger with each mistake. The person being shocked would scream, beg, and then fall silent. And yet, 2/3 of the volunteers kept delivering shocks all the way to the highest, most dangerous level. All because a man in a lab coat calmly said, "The experiment requires that you continue." The chilling takeaway? History's worst atrocities weren't carried out by monsters. They were committed by ordinary people, following orders, believing they had no choice. Put someone in a hierarchy, slap authority on top, and boom, ethics goes out the window. And if one authority figure can mess with your head, just wait until we throw you into a group. In the Robbers Cave experiment, a group of summer campers was split into 2 teams, the Eagles and the Rattlers. At first, everything seemed fine, until the researchers stirred the pot by setting up competitions. Tug of war, baseball games, prize challenges. Suddenly, bragging turned into trash talk, and trash talk turned into all-out taunts and raids. Within days, it was basically Lord of the Flies with cafeteria trays. The only way to restore peace? Force them to cooperate on a bigger problem, like fixing a broken bus. Suddenly, enemies turned teammates. After all these experiments, one truth is clear. We are social animals first, rational thinkers second. Persuasion, conformity, and obedience aren't bugs in our system. They are features, and they work on everyone. Every day, you are being influenced by ads, by friends, by algorithms. The question isn't if you are being influenced, it's by who. So learn to spot the tricks, choose your influences wisely, and when the crowd cheers for something that's clearly wrong,
have the courage to stand still and trust your own eyes. Now tell me, which experiment shocked you the most? And if you want more psychology breakdowns that make you rethink your entire life, hit subscribe, because trust me, the rabbit hole goes way deeper.